From Elks Lodge in Middlesboro, Kentucky, it's Shaolin Kung Fu with Randy Earl. And now, here's the host of the show, Randy Earl.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in once again to Shaolin Kung Fu. I'm your host, Randy Earl, and on tonight's episode, we have a special treat. Last week, if you watched it, we had me in Beijing in one of the many trips I've taken to China, and it was kind of a touristy thing. It was the Great Wall and the Forbidden City, and showed you Beijing and things like that. But what we have for you tonight is actually some of the Shaolin monks performing in China for us. We visited the temple twice, and we went to the National Tai Chi Institute, and they had private performances for us, and so we're going to put that on tonight. And I'm telling you, it's really great. I hadn't watched it in a long time, and when I got done watching, all I could do was go, wow. I had forgotten how good they were. I told Clarence earlier, I said it makes you kind of want you to take your karate gi off and hang it in the closet because you just can't compete with them. But it'll be really interesting, and what we're going to do tonight is we were in the city of Xi'an where the Terracotta Warriors were, and they had a private, that's where the largest karate school in China is. They had a private showing for us, and so that's going to be on tonight. And then I'm going to save the Shaolin monks until next week. That way you have to tune in next week. But you will see the actual Shaolin monks at the actual real Shaolin temple performing for us. Then also, some of our group did some things for them, and so I'll put that on too. So with that being said, I'd like to get on with tonight's episode. Again tonight, what we're going to do, because we're doing it every week now, because we have another test in June, and then since I'm going to test, we're doing a lot more sparring. And so tonight I'd just like to include some more sparring so you can get used to the kids and see how they do and everything. Okay, bow this way, bow to your partner, fighting stance, begin. Let's move around. Don't chase, don't chase. You guys get out here. I'm going to put you sparring with somebody else. Okay, bow to your partner. Bow this way. Switch partners one time. Bow to your partner. Fighting stance. Begin. Keep your hands up, Abby. Side to side, lateral movement. Lateral movement is the key. What I like to do tonight is not actually do the self-defense techniques. I want to vary up just a little bit. What I want to do is show you what we did last week, how I showed you that our katas, how they apply in real life situations. Last week I showed you what if two people were attacking you, how to do that. This week I want to show you what our sparring techniques are. We have a series of sparring techniques. They're just derived from all of our animal techniques and things like that that apply to actual real life situations. I'm going to just show you the first four. There are hundreds of these. I'll show you the first four. If Paul is in a fighting stance like this, what I want to do is I want to close this distance. The faster I can close this distance, the better off I am. If we're fighting and I'm like this and I try to move in, then he's ready. What I want to do is I want to close this distance. I want to hit like that, okay? From here, as we're moving around like this, I want to, like that. I want to close the distance as fast as I can. When I'm like this, I want to jump, hit like that. What I'm hitting with is the back. Like I showed you when we hit the bag, I'm hitting right here with this, and I'm snapping it. Because remember that it's the speed, the acceleration that makes the power. Force equals mass times acceleration. So from here, what I want to do is accelerate like this. okay? If he throws a punch at me, I'm going to block it and then hit him, okay? Now, number 2 is Master Sin used to joke with us, and he would call this our Sugar Ray Leonard technique. He said, after you do your Sugar Ray Leonard, switch that way, Pastor. After you do your Sugar Ray Leonard, like that, they're going to do their Hulk Hogan and just jump at you like that. Because once you hit somebody real fast like that, they're going to try to take you to the ground. What we don't want to do is go to the ground. Although sometimes that's the best place to fight from because you could surprise people. We do a lot of ground fighting techniques, but at my age, I don't want to wrestle on the ground. So what I'm going to do is once I do like this, if I don't knock him out on that punch and he starts to grab me, I'm going to just stop him like that. So from here, all I'm going to do when he moves is go like that. I'm throwing 2 punches here and kicking here. But what I'm actually trying to do is stop him from grabbing me. So when he comes, I'm just going to go like that. We call that a stop kick. Another technique, number 3, that we never do in class. We never do this technique in class because it involves kicking at someone's knee. This is strictly for the street fighting situation if somebody's really meaning to do you harm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to suppose that I'm about this far away. I can't jump up and hit him from here because that's way too far away. But what I want to do again is I want to cover this distance before he even knows what's happening. From here, I want to get like this. I want to jump, and as I jump, I want to try to break his knee like that. And then I'm going to kick, then I'm going to hit like that. So from right here, as he's there, and he's not expecting me to do anything because we're so far away, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a bunny hop. And I'm going to hop, I'm going to break his leg, kick him, and then back fist him, like that. Now another thing that we do in class involves a sweep. We do a lot of sweeping in class. We believe in sweeping people down. If you'll see Chinese styles of karate, they have a lot of sweeps. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to try to break his leg. Suppose it's somebody that I like a little bit. I don't want to break his leg. Okay, someone that you have to deal with later in life. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump and I'm going to try to sweep his front foot like this, like that. I'm not going to try to sweep him all the way down. I just want to disrupt him. So if he's back like that, I'm going to jump and I'm going to sweep like this. Then from here, I'm going to take this part and kick him right here in the kidneys. And then I'm going to back fist him. So from here, what I'm going to do is sweep, side kick, back fist, like that. Like I said, that's just the first 4, and we have hundreds and hundreds of these. So what I might do is leave the self-defensive on for a little while, and each week kind of show you these. But what I don't want to happen is everybody out in the street going, like that, okay? So remember, this is all in defending yourself, not in attacking, okay?
Hell no, I didn't get one film. By God, you told me not to sit up there.
States. You know, Shaolin say you should be the most trusted destination in Chinese history, right? And这是怎么相机啊？
那是一次性你要不要？要了哪一个是洗澡？
Not only the women. You know, we could see some Asian paintings from the States. More evil. 哎，我好奇怪这个。啊。
我们满江福建表演，出了好自己百年，马上裁判王辉，红光运动员范志阳，乒乓运动员杨长健。
900以上的选
What? Okay, I hope you really enjoyed our little insert with the people in Xi'an, and that was a unique thing, and I'm telling you, they did it just for us. It was really an honor. Everywhere we went in China, they had parades for us. We had police escorts. We were really treated like royalty. As a matter of fact, on that trip, President Clinton was over there speaking in Tiananmen Square, and somehow I got out in front of his motorcade and almost got ran over on the big street, which is called the Street of Heavenly Peace, where the tanks were running over people. But I got out in front of President Clinton's motorcade and almost got ran over. So I told my wife, how ironic would that be, go all the way to China and get run over by the President of the United States. But on a more serious note, what I'd like to say is one thing that if you watch the tapes and watch everything, and next week when you see the Shaolin monks, is the seriousness of Shaolin. Shaolin is not only about physical ability, mental ability, and learning how to fight, but Shaolin is a way of life. Shaolin and most legitimate martial arts, they build character. Character is something that is unique to each individual. No matter what we do in life, what we have to have is character. We have to be a good person. Not only do you want to be a good person because you'll go to heaven at the end of your life, but you want to be a good person just because that's the right thing to do. We want to be good people. And Shaolin teaches us to be responsible, to be responsive to the people in our community, to help those in need. It just teaches us to be better people. And what I try to do with the children down here is I try to set an example. I try to be a good person because nowadays children have so few role models, and once that they get your trust, you gain their trust, if you turn out to be a bad person, that just shatters them even more. And I said something the other day, and someone who I thought was my friend, he said, well, that's a cute little saying. Well, when I say these things at the end of each episode, I know that they're kind of cute little sayings, and I sound like Confucius and stuff. But let me just tell you a little bit about these sayings because it means so much to me. When I was growing up taking classes from Master Sin, each month he would give us a little saying on a piece of paper, and we would meditate about that saying for the whole entire month. We would come to believe what that saying had to say. We would try to live our lives by the sayings. And what I did as I got older and older is I took all the little sayings he gave me and I wrote them down on a few sheets of paper. And these are the things that I say each week. And although I'm really, flip about them and everything, I really try to live my life by them. And the only thing we can do is try to be good people. And so when I do these sayings, I really try to live by them too. And the saying I'd like to say tonight is, fear not when people speak evil of you, fear most when you do evil. So I don't want anyone to think just because that we do Shaolin and because we try to learn to fight that we're not good people. Because what I try to teach above and beyond anything is what Master Sin taught to me, and it's within my heart, and it's to be a good person. Because Shaolin should stand for being a good person. When you think of a Shaolin person, you shouldn't think of a fighter. You should think of a good person with morals and integrity. And next week we'll just go back to me just saying the sayings, but it was really important to me. Thank you.
When you're looking for a place to live, what do you look for? Convenience, value, safe housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. Affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earl invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro.